commingling of hockey teams. We've got 5 minutes of warm-up. The clock started. And we'll get back to you as we get closer. Game today being brought to you by, oh goodness gracious, that was Owen Covington with a big whiff in warm-ups. That's not a good sign. He'll shake those off, leave him here. Game brought to you by a podcast that I'm involved in, the Broken Plane podcast. It's an NFL podcast, talked about the National Football League and all of its league accessories. Take a listen, see what you think.
Welcome to the Broken Plane Podcast with your host, JB.
And me, TK. Shutout loss to the Los Diego San Angeles Chargers.
Hoyer is only going to play part of the year.
He's a half-season hero.
Kickers are dumb.
They went out and signed Mike Nugent.
Any relation to Ted?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Will you check that out for us?
No.
That's the Broken Plane podcast, wherever podcasts are sold, which would be mostly on iTunes and Google Play. And really, it's free. You don't need to pay anything for it. We would never charge money for this. Woo! Handeman's looking hot in warm-ups today. Randy Akeley back on the ice. He missed yesterday's game with upper body injury. We've got a linesman here practicing his face-off drop. I have not seen this before. I didn't know this was a thing. Is that a thing that linesmen do? I guess. Maybe it is. Oh, he's camera shy. There he goes. At the scorer's table today, we have the Walshes, Robin, and her husband, Mr. Walsh, whose name I'm losing right now, and Chris Bottomley for Vancouver in the box. SnoKing provided a box penalty door opener and closer. Warm-ups have concluded, and we're going to get ready to get started. Teams have gathered up. And we're looking for a team cheer. John Brockes in net for Seattle today. That's a change from yesterday. Oh my. SnoKing's cheer is pretty fantastic. They may hold the edge. Bump the exposure up a little bit. Congratulations to the Portland Junior Winterhawks U18 team. They went up to Tri-Cities last night and were victorious. They're in the Toyota Center. Out on the ice for Vancouver, Bruton's at center, Covington and Hannafin on the wing. And SnoKing does finally touch it up, goes back into Vancouver's end. Yakeley on the back check defensively. Bruton now in the corner. Bruton pass up to Covington. That gets broken up by SnoKing into the offensive end. Puck's loose to the point, held in. Yakeley with the puck on his stick, breaking out. Yakeley across the blue line, rears back. Shot got tipped in front, picked up by the defense, kicked out of the zone. Kim's got Banish back. Hannafin now with the puck in the corner. Hannafin centers, nobody there for Vancouver. Chris Bendo picks it up for SnoKing. SnoKing at center ice. Puck's in Vancouver's end. Carson wheels it around to Hannafin. Hannafin tries to chip it off the wall. SnoKing intercepts it. They'll regroup at center. Oh, nice job by Hannafin. And we're going to get an icing. Oh, my. Okay. Well, apparently Grant Hannafin knocked that down and crossed the goal line at the far end. I thought they might have got the SnoKing player for a check from behind as Hannafin got pushed into his bench. But nothing doing. Carson with the draw. SnoKing wins it. Back to the point, big shot, off Burchell's pad, off a blocker. Puck's behind the goal line. Pfister's going to work his way out with it. Puck's in the corner. SnoKing will get to it. Sutter and Justin. SnoKing's able to hold that in at the point. Puck's back, Carson's there. SnoKing sends it into the corner behind the net. Pfister's going to go dig it out. He reverses direction. Up to Triplett. Triplett at center ice. Oh! SnoKing knocks down their own guy. Bottomley takes the opportunity to pick up that puck and takes it into SnoKing's end. Bottomley, looks to send it back to the point. And not held in. Bruton got to it first. Bruton's going to take the puck behind the goal. And look, he sends it out to Yakeley. Yakeley not in position. He just moved. Shot tipped aside by Burchell into the corner. Puck's at the half wall. That's number 12 Triplett and 22 Myers over there digging it out for Vancouver. And Walsh. Walsh now fighting for it behind the goal. SnoKing kicks it out, top of the circle, shot in traffic. Good job by Burchell getting down and getting that into the corner. Yakeley, puck is centered. Walsh knocks it below the goal line. Puck's in the corner. SnoKing pushes it back low. Yakeley. SnoKing comes up with it, centered. Nice job by Triplett to lift the stick there. SnoKing with possession. Back to the point. Down low. Walsh in the corner. Triplett tries to chip that puck out to Myers. Not quite enough on it. Bruton with possession now as he looks to fly the zone. Content to break that, send that one deep and get a line change. Myers on the forecheck. Oh, maybe didn't want to follow him behind that net. Hannafin. Oh, Banish had a chance to get a stick on it. Puck's deep now as Carson Sutter goes behind the net. Sorry, Sutter Carson goes behind the net. Puck's at the point. Oh, off of Carson's shin pad. He's got a lane. Nice job by SnoKing to get his stick in there. Great job by Carson to get that puck as far as he did. SnoKing off the glass to center. Banish is going to get to it. Banish sends it up to Myers. Myers into SnoKing's end. Puck's behind the net. They kick it into the corner. Take a couple of looks. Tipped by Hannafin. He keeps it in the zone. SnoKing now backhand up to center. And they are content to dump it behind the net. Burchill comes out and plays it. Sends it up to fast Hannafin to Covington. Covington can't quite get it over the line. SnoKing holds that in. And Pfister now. Pfister off the glass. That'll go the length of the ice. It'll be icing if it goes. And it'll go. So we'll get a face-off back in Vancouver's end. 10:35 left in the first period. Vancouver 0, SnoKing 0. Covington triplet. Yakeley, Bottomsley, and Walsh on the ice for Vancouver. Nice job by Covington winning that forward. Nobody was there to collect it for Vancouver. But puck does go into SnoKing's end. Triplet got the puck, but not. He took it into the end before, I think, Covington was streaking out. Just a bit out offsides. I'm reaching for my Bob Uecker. Didn't quite make it. Getting close. SnoKing at center. Yakeley. Yakeley up to Triplet. Triplet. He's got Covington. Puck goes into SnoKing's end. Goes deep. Crespendo's there to play it for SnoKing. He'll turn. Get some breathing room and break out. Crespendo, nice pass. Tipped by Kim into Vancouver's end. Yakeley and Thornton for SnoKing behind the net. SnoKing will come up with it. He's got to play at center. Good job by Burchill holding that post. SnoKing with possession. SnoKing shot off a post wide. Kim will dunk that for SnoKing behind the net. Yakeley, good stick lift. He gets to it first and won't clear the zone. SnoKing's able to hold that in. Nice job by Yakeley as he gets tripped. Yep, he's going to get that call. Triplet gets knocked off the puck. Good job by Yakeley drawing that trip. That is what good aggressive play will get you. On the ice for the power play, Carson, Hannafin. Sorry, Bruton, Pfister, and Yakeley. Yakeley with the puck on his stick. Puck's behind the net. Yakeley and Carson both there. They're going to hold up. We're going to get face-off. I think that puck might have jumped up and touched the net. Out of play. Sorry about that. Kobe's got his jersey tucked today, and I couldn't tell if that was Banish or Bruton. That's Bruton. Face-off, Carson. Nice job by Carson tying up the centerman for SnoKing. Hannafin comes over, picks it up. Yakeley can't hold that puck in. Yakeley and Pfister now. Pfister with the puck. Pfister gains the zone. Holds up. Backhand to Yakeley. Yakeley on his backhand. Sends it on net. Might have been a shot. SnoKing and Bruton behind the net. Picked in front by Hannafin. Great job by Hannafin. Good effort. Gets a shot off. That gets tipped by a defenseman up over the net out of play. We'll get a face-off. That was the right spot for Hannafin, though. A few more like that, we'll be in business. 1:23 left in the power play for Vancouver. Carson's going to take the draw. Wins it back to Bruton. Can't get a stick on it. Yakeley now takes a swing. Blocked by a SnoKing defender in front, and we're at neutral ice. SnoKing, they've got a man centered as Yakeley winds up in his goalie's lap, trying to prevent that pass cross ice. And we've got some birds in the building, I guess. SnoKing, they're I don't know, is the cry of the war eagle, I suppose. Burchill slow getting up. And it would be great if he could shake that off, seeing as how Vancouver doesn't have another goalie dressed right now. 1:10 left in the power play for Vancouver. On the ice, Yakeley, Hannafin, Walsh, Covington, and Bruton. Bruton's going to take the draw. Puck's at center. SnoKing will wind up with it. Yakeley. SnoKing with it. Good defensive effort. SnoKing pucks loose in front. Had a shot at it. Couldn't complete. Bruton now up to Covington. Apparently that stick didn't wind up in his helmet like I thought it did, because the referee's not calling it. Crispendo glassing out of the zone. Pfister's going to go back and collect it for Vancouver. Winding under 39 seconds now for the power play. SnoKing's doing a good job putting a forecheck together. Pass cross ice on his backhand. Walsh able to chip that puck off his stick. Hannafin and Pfister in the corner. Swept up to the half wall and back down to the corner. SnoKing with possession. Looks to push that in close. Tried to go near post, and that was blocked up. Burchill doing a good job of not moving. 15 seconds left on the power play. 7:43 left in the first period. "15 seconds left in the power play. Like I was saying, we've got Carson, Holland, Bainish, Triplett, and Pfister out there for Vancouver. Pfister with the puck. Up the wall, centering pass to Carson, can't hold it. SnoKing now with possession. And the penalty is expired. SnoKing through center ice. Across the blue line. Nice chip up. They've got numbers. Backhand pass. Net's off a little bit, but no call. And they'll get that net back on. Vancouver, that's Holland. Sends it up into Vancouver's end. Yakeley to Holland. Puck's loose, bouncing. SnoKing with possession. Cross ice pass. Harris will chip that up. Yakeley's going to go get it. They're going to in a foot race for it. Oh, and they both go down. I think they're going to get hit. They're going to get Yakeley for a trip. So Vancouver's going to need to touch this puck. Pretty good spot to shoot from. Nice job. Oh, SnoKing with a cutting player. Couldn't hold on to the puck. Puck's in the corner. The goalie's out, so there's 6 players on the ice for SnoKing. Yep, Yakeley with the trip. Puck finally goes over the wall on the other side of the ice there. Not a terrible penalty to take in that situation. I think they got tangled up more than an intentional trip. But it could have been a dangerous play. On the PK for Vancouver, Hannafin, I believe that's Walsh, Pfister, and Bottomley. Puck goes back to Pfister in the corner. He's holding it. SnoKing's going to try to dig it out. Hannafin now. SnoKing gets it behind the net, looking to center. SnoKing below the goal line. Oh, can't hold it. Puck's loose in the corner. Pfister tried to pick it off, didn't get to it. Now, SnoKing sitting up in Gretzky's office. And they make it out. With possession, looking to walk it out. Great job by Hannafin getting a stick on it, preventing that shot. SnoKing will maintain possession, and they try to cycle behind the net. Crispino will come and dig it out. Oh, Bottomley. Bottomley shook it up first. Puck came in front, swept aside into the corner. Lee will hold it in at the far point. Walsh tries to take a swipe at it. Doesn't get enough on it. Really doesn't hit the puck at all. And SnoKing will try to center. That puck goes into the corner. Bruton. Pfister. SnoKing's got it. And they're looking to set up. Great job centering by SnoKing. And Kim gets stopped on the doorstep. 53 seconds left in the penalty kill. And Kim's going to want that one back. Not a lot of room there. Burchell did a great job of staying put and sealing holes. Not a lot to shoot at. Would have taken an extraordinary shot to get it through. Not sure Kim has it in him. SnoKing with the puck. At the point, D to D. And they send it down the wall. SnoKing now walking in. Walking to the side. They've got a guy on the backside. And he can't handle it clean. Bruton to Myers. Finally gets it out. Puck's behind the net. Bruton's there. SnoKing with the power play still on. 20 seconds left. That pass through center. Nobody's going to collect it. Covington had it. Tried to sweep it the length of the ice. SnoKing intercepted. They're back into the zone now. That puck went in. Looks like a shot. Maybe through Burchell's 5-hole. Good work by SnoKing. As Vancouver just couldn't get it clear. So 6 seconds left in the power play. That's a power play goal. SnoKing 1, Vancouver Rangers 0. 4:34 left in the first period. Carson's going to take the drop. Bottomley and Hannafin out there with him. Yakeley and Walsh, the defensive pair. SnoKing wins that back. Possession, defenseman rushes up. They've got a streaking guy coming down the slot. Can't handle it clean. Puck's in the corner. SnoKing looks to cycle. Walsh will pin that player against the wall. And Carson's there. Puck is loose. Carson and Walsh looking to dig it out. Now Hannafin up the half wall. SnoKing will pull it out, head it back to their point, and send it cross ice. Yakeley's going to get to it first. He swings it glass and not quite out. All the way to the point, though. Now Yakeley with puck. That's offsides, yeah. As Harris tried to pretend like it wasn't out of the zone, but the linesman being right there and having eyes decided that it was. So that call was made. 3:54 left in the first period. Even strength. Carson on the draw. That's Hannafin back to Walsh. Walsh tried to get it up through center. Nobody was there to collect it for Vancouver. Good job by Carson picking that pass off before it left SnoKing's end. Yakeley holds it in. Puck's behind SnoKing's end. SnoKing's goal. Carson going into the corner trying to dig it out. Crispano for SnoKing. Triplet keeps the puck low. Yakeley steps up. Chips the puck behind the net. It goes to the far corner. Hannafin's going to get there. SnoKing is able to handle it. Triplet now. Good job by Triplet. Putting a body on SnoKing. And SnoKing has it with speed through the neutral zone. Walsh is back. Shot on goal, blocked by Burchell. Good job by Walsh, hustling on the back check. That, almost cleared, but it hit the referee's skate. SnoKing with possession. They got a guy centered. Shot's not on net. And Triplet can't get enough of it to get it out. Crispendo, the puck on his stick now, goes around Hannafin. Crispendo, looking to center, looking to feed somebody. Sends the puck down low. Puck's at the point. SnoKing's going to hold that in. Long, low shot. Intercepted by Yakeley before it got to the goal. Puck is pushed up to the point by Crispendo and right back down by Anderson for SnoKing. SnoKing with possession. In the corner. Carson, Yakeley. Yakeley's going to come up with it. Yakeley off the glass and out. That'll be icing if it goes. Sure enough, it goes. 2:08 left in the first period. Bruton on the draw for Vancouver. Pfister on his left and Myers a little farther over. SnoKing will win that. Bruton separating man from puck. Covington gets pushed into the wall. Puck comes back to the point. Lee's going to collect it for SnoKing. D to D. And down into the corner. Pfister. SnoKing back to the point. Off the glass. Puck will go up into the net. We'll get a face-off. I'd like to see the Rangers be a step quicker when they're trying to finish their checks, just because they're getting close to the point where they're going to get called for hitting a guy who doesn't have the puck anymore. But good effort being shown. 1:49 left in the first period. Face-off, SnoKing wings it back. Puck ends up on Pfister's stick. He turns and spins, puts the puck into neutral ice. Weston Myers can't get a stick on it. He and Bruton not able. Now Bruton with the puck. Spins, backhands, winds up in SnoKing's end. Covington on the forecheck. SnoKing will sweep that up into center ice and dump it in. Burchell out to play it. Backhands it into the corner. Bainish probably should have been traveling to the corner instead of the front of the net. Shot blocked by Pfister in front as SnoKing looks. SnoKing with the puck at the dot. Centers. Oh! That puck was close. And very polite of SnoKing not to take a couple extra jabs at that, as it was hanging on the outside of the net. Burchell had it covered with his blocker, but a lot of times that kind of coverage can be gotten away from. You can get the puck out if you hit it with the point of your stick. Good of them not to do that. As we all get lined up, 1:04 left in the first period. Defensive zone draw for Vancouver. Puck goes back to Yakeley, who lifts it up, held in by SnoKing. Puck's loose. Carson loses his stick. Puck, oh. Okay, so SnoKing carried that around on net, took a shot. Burchell was on his left post, holding that one out. Rebound came right out in front. SnoKing's shooter was able to come across the front of the net and bang it home into the empty side. So 2-0 SnoKing. 51 seconds left in the first. Carson's going to take the draw. SnoKing comes up with it. Looks to enter the zone. That'll be offsides as Carul, number 95 of SnoKing, can't hold that line. And now, because SnoKing can't figure it out, one of the SnoKing players was on an aggressive forecheck. And so they blow the whistle. And we're going to get a face-off down here in SnoKing's end. 41 seconds left in the period. Bruton's going to take the draw. And Bruton and Triplett, Pfister, Myers, and Bainish on the ice for Vancouver. SnoKing gains the zone. Nice job. Oh, tries to go near side. That one went off Burchell and came back into the corner. Puck's loose just below the goal. Pfister lifts the stick, but not before it's got. And that's a great pass out from behind the goal line to the waiting shooter, who put a one-timer past the goalie. That's the third goal of the first period for SnoKing. 12 shots to 1. 19 seconds left in the first. Covington, Bottomley, Hannafin, Pfister, and Bainish. Covington's going to take this draw. SnoKing wins it. And they'll dump the puck deep, and too deep, up over the glass, out of play. We'll get a face-off here at center. We're going to go back to center ice and have the face-off. All right. So back to center, same players for Vancouver. Covington on the draw. Covington wins that to himself. Nice job to Owen. Across center, SnoKing with possession now. Splits the defense, side to side. That'll go in. Left, right, left. As SnoKing's forward splits the defense and puts one in on Burchell. Fourth goal with 3 seconds left in the first period. Carson out now. Bottomley and Covington on a wing. Shot by SnoKing on net, because why not? And that's the end of the first. So at the end of one, SnoKing 4, Vancouver 0. SnoKing out shooting Vancouver 13-1 according to the scoreboard. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome to the Pro Complain Podcast with your host, JB.
And me, TK.
They sacked Jacoby Brissett 10 times.
That's a lot of time.
10 times.
Saxonville is Maxonville. The Bears have acquired wide receiver Dontrell Inman.
Huh? Who is that? This is opposite you. That's what this is.
Everything is against what you would think it is.
And we're back. The Broken Plane Podcast, if you're interested, on iTunes, on Google Music, on the website, The Broken Plane Podcast at blogspot.com. Not at blogspot, .blogspot. The Broken Plane Podcast .blogspot.com. That'll get you where you want to go. We're getting lined up here to start the second period. Sutter Carson's going to take the draw. Hannafin and Bottomley, the forward group. Yakeley and Walsh on defense. Puck comes down. Carson wins it back just enough for Yakeley. Yakeley on his horse. Gets a step. Feeds that one on net. Brockus up to the task. But good to see the shot indicator increment on the Vancouver side. Face off to the goalie's right. SnoKing wins that, and we're out of the zone. Walsh goes back to collect it, sweeps it up the wall, past Hannafin. SnoKing now. Hannafin has to hold it for a second. They're going to call that onside. That was a close play. SnoKing comes up with possession. They'll look and bang it off the wall. Walsh will come up with it for Vancouver. Walsh backhands it into Hannafin's skates. And now SnoKing. SnoKing looking to feed. Feeds Sutter. Oh, okay. That puck comes loose. Burchell not able to hold on to it. Dangerous rebound. Crispano, Yakeley down in the corner. Smith for SnoKing in the corner with Walsh for Vancouver. And they'll kick it low. SnoKing walks out with it. Centering feed. Anderson got good wood on it for SnoKing, but wasn't able to get enough to get it through a defenseman. We have a couple of players, that's Yakeley and a SnoKing player tangled up. Walsh on the far side chips it up into SnoKing's end. We'll get a face-off in Vancouver zone. Bruton's going to take the draw. Myers, Pfister, Covington. That was Banish, who sends the puck deep. That'll be icing. Nope, waved off by the linesman. Bruton on the forecheck. Nice job by Bruton. Good patience, waiting for SnoKing to uncover behind the net before he goes in. SnoKing's able to get it out. Foot race now between Banish and SnoKing. Puck's going to go below the goal line. SnoKing can't quite take it with him. Lost control of the puck behind the net. It's around the corner now. This is the slot. High slot. Held in by Kim for SnoKing. Shot. Whiff. Backhanded. Burchell stops it. Puck is loose. Oh, great job by Burchell reaching up. Blockering that puck over the net. That was going to go in. Puck's in the corner. SnoKing with it. Walks in. Got a guy. Feeds it to the center. Great job by Burchell getting to that one too. Puts it into the corner. That's exactly where that puck's supposed to go. Great job by Burchell here in the opening moments of the second period. Puck's in the corner. Vancouver and SnoKing tied up again. Both players going down in a heap. And we're going to get a penalty. Not sure on who. Looks like Weston Myers is skating over to the box like he knows it's going to be him. And we'll see what the call's going to be. Trip. All right. So Weston put away for 2 for tripping. Carson on the draw for Vancouver. Good job by Carson holding up progress on that draw. Puck to the point, Crispino. Shot wide, Burchell, great job putting that into the corner. Cross ice pass, SnoKing. Shaw looking to center. Nice job by Thompson, is that Simpson? Excuse me, Simpson for SnoKing, who is streaking through, couldn't get enough of a stick on it. Puck's loose behind the net. Yakeley's going to get to it. Oh, Yakeley walks over the puck, goes back, picks it up, sweeps it along, Bottomsley. As SnoKing puts that into the corner, Carson gets a stick on it, not quite enough. Shot off of Burchill's leg pad. Yakeley now. He's got a second. Excuse me. Nice job. He cleared the zone. Bottomsley with it now. Bottomsley on the forecheck. Crispendo's going to get to it, make the turn, and come back up ice. He's got a step. He's going to take it in front. Nice job by Burchill to get to that far post as Crispendo was trying to outweight him. We got a trip that's going to be on Yakeley. Oh, it's a high stick, but either way, it's going to be Yakeley. So, 59 seconds left in the initial penalty to Myers. Now we've got 2 minutes for high sticking for Yakeley. So 11:49 left in the second. SnoKing with a 2-man advantage. Hannafin on the draw. Puts it in the corner. SnoKing with possession. Hannafin, Banish, and Pfister, the unit for Vancouver. Pfister now facing the puck. Looking. Banish in front. Tipped off Burchill's glove into the corner. Back to Smith. Smith looking down to below the goal line. SnoKing looking to center. Oh, not the best pass by SnoKing. Looks like they were out of position. Now SnoKing looking to set up. 20 seconds left on this 2-man advantage. Puck's tipped by Hannafin. Back to Pfister. Pfister's able to get a stick on it. Puck is loose. Oh, good grief. Banish just got clobbered a little bit. Nice job by Grant rolling off that player and clearing the zone. That will be it for the first penalty. Weston's back on the ice. SnoKing gaining the zone. Banish forcing play deep. Looking for the centering feed. Back to the point now. Blocked off of Hannafin's shin pads. Puck's in the corner. SnoKing has it. Below the goal line, back out. Walking in, Burchill blocks it. Puck's loose. Hannafin, good job by Hannafin putting his shoulder in. Couldn't get to the puck. Centering feed. Oh, great job. Not sure if that was Burchill getting to it or if that puck was wide, but good job anyway getting over to that post. Puck's loose. Hannafin, good effort by Hannafin. SnoKing now with the puck on their stick. 23 seconds left in the PK. SnoKing reverses directions. Looking to center. Hannafin is there now back to the point. Myers to the dot. Centering feed, tipped up, loose puck below the goal line, and they'll look to set up again. 6 seconds left in the PK. As SnoKing loses possession, and Banish will hold it. Hannafin now with possession. Okay. That's too bad. They had Yakeley coming out of the box, and I don't know if Hannafin didn't see him, but he chose to send that puck the length of the ice. Hannafin was out there for a long time. So good to get out of the penalty kill without allowing a goal there. Fantastic effort by the Rangers. Bruton with the draw. SnoKing back at the point. Good job by Colby putting a shoulder into the defenseman. Bottomsley. Oh no! Caught at the blue line. Puck's back low. Yakeley's going to get there. SnoKing wheels it out. Bottomsley will try to get it over the line. Not able to. SnoKing puts that in the corner. Behind the net. Far corner. Held in at the point by SnoKing. They'll send it deep. At the half wall. SnoKing will send it back around the goal line. And something happened in front. I think Randy might have got away with a trip. on Lee, and then Lee turns around and gives him what for across the shin pads. Good job by Yakeley drawing that penalty. Like they say, they don't often catch the first guy, but they'll catch the second guy. Vancouver is going to be on a power play. 8:55 left in the second period. As we've got some very righteous, excuse me, we've got some very righteous Vancouver parents in the stands. Very concerned about that dirty SnoKing player. I'm sorry. Puck's dropped. Carson wins it back to Walsh. Walsh takes a look, sends it up off the board. Covington will get it at center ice. Covington chips it forward into the offensive end. SnoKing's going to go back and collect it. That's Crispendo. Turns, takes a look. And Hannafin holds it in. Pfister holds it in. Oh, Pfister gets drilled. Nice hit by SnoKing. Puck's back in their end. SnoKing, Crispendo with possession. That shot tipped off of a SnoKing player. Birch will play it behind the net. Walsh will swing it around the wall to Hannafin. Hannafin can't keep it. SnoKing comes up with it. That's Simpson. Takes it back into his own end. Covington on the forecheck. And they're going to be content. SnoKing's going to be content just to skate this penalty kill. Crispendo now on his horse. Gains the zone. Looks to sweep in front. Takes it around the net. Looking to center. Back to the point. D to D. Entry shot off of Birchill's shoulder. Into the corner. Hannafin sweeps it out of the zone. 48 seconds left in the Vancouver Rangers power play. Sutter Carson now on the forecheck. Crispendo wheeling left, wheeling right. Puck on his stick, sends it down into the far corner, and they'll get a change. SnoKing changes all four penalty killers. Pfister looks to break out. Oh, Hannafin can't hold on to that pass. Simpson now with possession. Nice job by Simpson. That is a great play by Simpson for SnoKing, as Pfister had him and was doing a lot to try to hold him up, and Simpson would not be denied. Pfister ends up with the penalty. That'll be for either tripping, I imagine, because he drug him down, holding. Oh, goodness, they're going to get him for the hold, and then after the play was over, Pfister felt it necessary to reach out and give a little poke to the SnoKing player with his stick. So he's going to get a hold and then a slash. So Pfister in the box for 2 minutes, or 4 minutes. We're going to skate at even strength, 4-on-4 for 22 seconds, and then SnoKing will get 3+ minutes of power play excitement. Bruton on the draw now. All right. And again, Vancouver parents very concerned. Well, Yakeley steals that one out from Birchill's glove, whims it around the wall. Not quite out. There we go. Now we're out. That was Bottomsley finishing the task. Shaw kicks that over, and we're into Vancouver's end. Kobe tries to get it out. Not successful. SnoKing, puck's loose in front of the goalie, and he finally does go ahead and stop it. Okay, so SnoKing's penalty has expired. They're skating at 5 now, and 3:35 left in Pfister's double. Not really a double minor. He just got 2 penalties. Back-to-back. 6:53 left in the second period. There's the drop. Bruton wins that over, but SnoKing is there. Shaw now at the point. Dumps it deep. Yakeley reaches around, kicks that puck loose. Bruton now tries to leave it for Yakeley. Nothing doing. SnoKing with possession. And they cycle. That's Triplett in the corner. Triplett works the puck off the stick, up off the glass. That hit the net, and they're going to let it play. Shaw now looks to walk in. Nobody's in front of him. Great job by Yakeley moving that forward out of the way, letting Birchill see that shot clean. Birchill's able to make the stop. Good effort by Vancouver. 3:06 left in the power play for Vancouver. Oh, they're telling Justin he's got to put his helmet back on in the penalty box. Late changes for Vancouver. Hannafin's going to come out with Covington. Yakeley and Triplett are still on the ice. Puck gets one back. Triplett kicks it out of the zone. Kim packs it up and sends it over cross ice. Back to Kim. Across the blue line. Leaves it. Nice job by Covington poking that off a stick. Hannafin can't work it around the defensive player for SnoKing. Kim now with the puck, drags it around Triplett in the corner. Nice job by Triplett getting the stick on that and sends it off the glass out of the zone. Nice work by Triplett. SnoKing's looking. Long pass to Anderson. Puck's in the corner. Triplett's there trying to make it. Forces the player around the net. Yakeley picks him up on the far side. And they cycle the puck. SnoKing, now's a pass. Clean pass. Puck is loose and covered. Nice job by Burchell stopping the first shot and then covering up. 2:13 left in Pfister's penalty. 5:30 left in the second period. SnoKing out shooting Vancouver 27-2 according to what's on the board. Carson, Myers, Walsh, and Banish out there for Vancouver. SnoKing wins that draw, back to the point. Crispendo sends it back down. SnoKing looking, back to the point. Crispendo, around Carson. Still working. Crispendo tries a couple of turns. Ends up losing the puck down in the corner. He would politely call that a pass. Maybe, maybe not. Carson can't get a hold of the puck at his feet. Banish now looking to work that out. SnoKing comes up with it. Shot. Burchell does a great job stopping it and cannot control the rebound. And that'll go in the back of the net. So 1:42 remaining on the power play. That's a power play goal for SnoKing. 4:59 left in the second period. SnoKing 5, Vancouver 0. Good effort being shown on these penalty kills for Vancouver. Bruton's lining up to take this draw. Holland's on the ice. Yakeley and Walsh and Bottomsley. SnoKing sends that in on net. Burchell will leave it for nope. He'll cover it. Yakeley was there, but SnoKing was fast approaching. Probably best to take that draw. Holland, Bruton, Bottomsley, Yakeley, and Walsh, the unit for Vancouver. Bruton, nice job Bruton holding up a stick there, preventing that from being a clean win. Nice job by Yakeley to get the puck out of the zone, forcing SnoKing to go tag up. Bottomsley on the forecheck. Crispendo walks around and looks to drive. Can't keep the puck on his stick. Bruton, SnoKing comes up with it. Nice job by Walsh to knock that loose. Bruton, Yakeley finally collects it out of the zone. Backhand pass to Bottomsley. Bottomsley, can't handle it clean as Lee gains the line. That's Yakeley. Off the wall, up to Bruton. Bruton sweeps it along. Brockus comes out of his net and tries to kick that puck to the corner. He's not clean, though. That's the downside to not having any action. Pfister now sweeps the puck up. SnoKing sends it deep. Burchell will come out, stop it. Yakeley will pick it up. Takes a second, looks to break out. Over to Bruton. Bruton stops. Sends it cross ice to Holland. Holland, couple of whacks at it. Puck gets knocked loose. SnoKing puts Yakeley into the ice. No call. Crispendo now. Works his way out, works his way around Bottomsley. Nice long pass to Britton. Puck's in the corner. Yakeley needs to be careful about that. He almost put that kid into the wall from behind. Puck is loose. Covington now. Covington and a SnoKing player getting into it. And Holland looking to step in. No, that's Pfister. Excuse me. Pfister's looking to step in. I don't know that we're going to get any calls out of this. And we probably shouldn't. Nope. Yep, they're going to call. They're going to take somebody. Who are they going to take? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. As they're discussing. One SnoKing player. That's Simpson's in the box. And Pfister. Yeah, they took the two people who were going to come in to help out, I think. Covington and the initial SnoKing. Oh, they're getting Britton. Britton and Covington was the initial pairing for this brouhaha. And Justin came in to help out. And Simpson came in to help out SnoKing. So far they've got, and they went over and they tapped Owen on the shoulder and asked him if he would care to join them over in the penalty box. So, yep, that's the right call. We all match up. Everything's aces and eights, as it were. Is that the right expression? That might not be. I might just be making that up. Well, I'm not sure I'd like to see that. Burchell's over talking to the SnoKing bench. Apparently it's okay for him to make friends. And the linesman is telling him, get back in your net, would you please? And now Brockets is coming out to say hi. Oh, the linesman. Things are getting out of control. Quickly, put them all in the box. So we have our Yakeley, our captain for Vancouver, and SnoKing's alternate captain. They're trying to talk about what happened. They're trying to get the call straight. Burchell was going over to get a drink of water. That's what he was looking for. SnoKing kind enough to provide their water bottle for him to use. So he gets his drink while we're waiting on what's happening. The call has been explained. And now we're going to come back and we're going to explain to the benches what in the world is going on. And then, after this is done, we'll come back out and play our game. 3:13 left. 3:19? We're going to call that 3:19. 3:19 left in the second period. The score is SnoKing 5, Rangers 0. We are skating 5-on-5, so everything's matching up. Carson on the draw. SnoKing possession. Shot in front, gobbled up by Burchell. We'll get another face-off. Face-off, Carson. Woo! Hot shot. Burchell stops it. Puck will knock it out of the zone. SnoKing holds that in. Long shot in front, hits players. Yakeley's tied up. Anderson. Puck's covered. Good job by Yakeley. Good work defensively, tying guys up. Rangers doing a much better job of tying up SnoKing. They're maybe being a little grabby about it, but they're really doing a good job of making it happen and not drawing the call. It's a fine line. They're walking the right side of it. I've got absolutely no problem with how the game's being played. There's the drop, and Burchell probably should have covered that. Looked to swipe at it with his stick. Finally does get away. Loose puck at the point. SnoKing holds that in, knocks it down the half wall. SnoKing comes up with possession down at the goal line. Back to the slot. A lot of sticks looking for it. Nobody's found it yet. SnoKing now with it on his stick. Shot. Blockered away by Burchell. Swept into the corner. Cycled now by SnoKing. Walsh is there. Walsh with the puck. Walsh kicks it up to Weston Myers. We've got a penalty on SnoKing for upending Myers, or is that Walsh? That's Walsh. Just took his legs out from under him. That's a good call, in my humble opinion. Now they're trying to explain, no, I just walked around him. No, of course my leg wasn't there to get in his way and knock him over. Why would you think that? That makes no sense at all. 2:59 left in the second period. SnoKing 5, Rangers 0. Rangers going on a power play. triplet Yakeley on the ice defensively. Hannafin, Bruton at center, and Bottomsley, the power play unit. Oh, we've got a penalty. Cross-check. Who are they going to get? They're going to get Bruton. Bruton did such a good job of tying up the other centerman that he drew a cross-check penalty. So now we've got a full boat in the box, 3-3. And we'll skate 4 aside for the next minute and 58 seconds. There's the drop. Bottomsley wins that back. Triplet's going to come up with it. Triplet looks to triplet along the wall. SnoKing pushes it forward. Yakeley with possession behind his own net. Yakeley turns and will go the other way. We'll look to break out now. He's got Hannafin. There's the pass. Not on Hannafin's stick. SnoKing will come up with it. Crispendo looking to get on his horse, take a look around. Puck's behind the net, Triplet. SnoKing's able to get to it, chipped it to their own guy. They tried to push it back. Triplet got it, pushed it up ice to Yakeley, to Hannafin, to Bottomsley, to Yakeley, to Hannafin, through center ice. Hannafin, he's got a step. He's going to take the puck deep. Oh, Crispendo, great job with his stick, reaching forward, knocking that puck loose. He'll take it through center ice. It's tipped at Hannafin, sweeps it back to SnoKing. SnoKing back to Crispendo in his own end. Bottomsley facing him. Crispendo content to walk that out, skate it out himself as SnoKing is offsides. Crispendo will take another lap. 44 seconds now on the clock, on the power play. Crispendo backhands that one soft in on net. Burchill up to the task, thank goodness. 39 seconds left on SnoKing's penalty. 41 seconds left on Bruton's penalty for Vancouver. So we're skating 4-on-4. Sutter Carson's going to take the draw. Wins it back to Holland. Holland sweeps it up the wall, held in at the point. Oh no, not held in at the point. Shaw's doesn't get all of that one, and we're loose at center. SnoKing's looking to tag up, backhands into Vancouver's end. A loose puck, that's Walsh sweeping it up the wall. Carson's there, SnoKing's there. SnoKing with possession. Oh, look to center. Nobody home for SnoKing. Banish tries to clear the zone, not able to. Good stick lift by Banish. SnoKing's able to collect it. Puck is not centered cleanly. Nice job. Good active sticks by Vancouver. Back to the point shot. Blocked by Carson. Walsh up the wall. Tapped by SnoKing. Back to the point. Penalties are expired. That rebound directed to the corner. That's a nice job by Burcho. Banish. Now SnoKing behind the net. Walking around. High slot. Oh, almost picked off. Stopped by Bruton. SnoKing picks it up. Good job by Burchill. Oh, puck's loose. Scramble in front. Up over the net. Good grief. Back to the point. Carson got a stick on it. Oof. That's Bruton getting tangled up. Puck's in the corner. SnoKing's got it. Centered. That shot wide by Harris. Not held in at the point. So Kim's going to have to go back and chase it. Looks like Holland's with him. Kim sends it up the wall. Walsh will collect it. Walsh, oh, went off a shin pad there by SnoKing. Bang crash, bang crash. Walsh gets upended. Thank goodness that buzzer came. And we'll get a short break in the action. So at the end of 2, the score, SnoKing 5, SnoKing 5, Vancouver 0.
Welcome to the Pro Complain Podcast with your host, JB.
And me, TK.
They sacked Jacoby Brissett 10 times.
That's a lot of time.
10 times.
Saxonville is Maxonville. The Bears have acquired wide receiver Dontrell Inman.
Huh? Who is that? This is opposite you. That's what this is.
Everything is
Yeah.
against what you would think it is.
Right back to work. Just under 20 seconds left in the intermission here. at Mountain View Ice Arena. Again, that's the Broken Plane podcast. If you're into the NFL, if that's something you like, and you are also into listening to podcasts, I would offer that up as one that you may enjoy. I do it along with a friend of mine who goes by TK because he's afraid of internet fame. That's what he says, afraid of internet fame. That's why he wants to go by TK. Fun show to do. I'm having a great time doing it. I'm learning a ton about recording and audio stuff, which it's fun, especially for a guy who doesn't do that stuff for a living. It's been really cool. We get lined up here 5-a-side. Hannifin's going to be taking the face-off. Bottomley on his right, Myers on his left. Yakeley and Triplett on defense. Triplett getting a lot of ice time here at defense of late. He's performing really well. SnoKing wins that back. They'll go pick it up. Bottomley on the forecheck. Bottomley. Yakeley tips that up, sends it deep. Bottomley again on the forecheck. I keep calling him Bottomsley with an S. I don't think there's an S. I think it's just Bottomley. Still working on names. Anderson over the blue line. Yakeley comes back, puts a stick out. Hannifin now. Hannifin around one. And not around two as SnoKing takes that off his stick. SnoKing now with a second. Great backdoor play. SnoKing can't handle that clean. Broken up. That was a great play by SnoKing. And now looking to cycle. Great job. That's Yakeley getting a stick on that. Bottomley over to put a body in and get the puck out. SnoKing forced to regroup at center. Yakeley turns around, tries to get a stick on that. Not enough. Smith now to Anderson. Anderson looking shot. Burchill's up to that. Puck's in the corner. Is that Triplett? Triplett tries to get it up to Myers. Sorry, Hannifin. And the puck gets turned around. We'll come back into SnoKing's end. Yakeley steps up. Pass gets to Anderson. Cross-ice pass. Too hot for SnoKing to handle. Looks like Burchill was there. Hannifin tries to toe drag around SnoKing. SnoKing with possession. One-timer. Anderson, nothing doing. Burchill holds his post. Anderson now shot, gloved. In and out of the glove of Burchill as Vancouver needs to maintain possession of pucks. Hannifin loses that puck off his stick. SnoKing comes up with it. Puck's below the goal line. Swept high slot. Looking Bottomsley again. Enough on that puck to get it out of the zone. SnoKing with possession. SnoKing will send it deep. Centering feed. Bainish broke that up. SnoKing. Oh, wow. That shot had eyes off the crossbar. And right back out. Smith. Oh, in front. Crispendo all by his lonesome. Need to keep an eye on what's going on in front of that net. SnoKing walks out. Doesn't put that in. Burchill holds his post. Bruton now. Bruton. Crispendo at center ice. Hannifin drives him into the wall. And Triplett now. Oh, Crispendo picks that off. Crispendo shot in the corner. Off the wall. Held in at the point. Woods. Pass. Centered to Crispendo. Oh, just a little too far outside. A little too far out of his reach. Couldn't get enough of his stick on it. Puck goes back to center ice. SnoKing will tag up and look to try it again. Britton works his way in. Myers knocks it off his stick. Crispendo holds it in. High slot. Looks to pass down low. Broken up. Hannifin to Myers. Nope. Myers is going to go for a change. SnoKing will go back and collect that puck. We're at center. Kim will put that puck deep. Bainish goes and gets it for SnoKing. Or for Vancouver. Burchill. Oh, goodness gracious. Puck wind up right in front of him, and he said, I'll go ahead and put my glove on top of it, and we will get a face-off. 11:47 left in the third period. SnoKing 5. Rangers 0. SnoKing out shooting Vancouver 40-2 right now. Oh, shot by Kim. Burchill stops it, but the puck comes out. He was able to see it, fortunately, enough to get it stopped anyway. Covington, nice job holding up progress on SnoKing. SnoKing's able to work its way loose and enter the zone. Shaw in front, all by himself, backhand, and Burchill is able to hold that one in. gobbling up the puck, not allowing a rebound. Pfister and Simpson still in the box, serving their 10-minute misconducts. We're getting a face-off to the goaltender's right. Bruton's going to take it. Bruton, Holland, Covington out there. Yakeley and Walsh, the defensive pair. That's Yakeley up the wall to the point. Lee. Oh, tipped in front. Great stop by Burchill. And a shot in blind. Puck, that's a mad scramble. Great job by the goaltender, and that is my kid. And right now, I'm so very proud. Made a great first stop, stopped the puck blind. Finally held on to it, and we're going to get a penalty on Seattle Shaw for a slash. So Vancouver's going to get a power play out of this. Our face-off's going to come outside the defensive zone. Power play unit for Vancouver. Carson, Yakeley, Bottomley. One more. Hannafin's coming over the wall. And Triplet. Puck. SnoKing wins it back. Turns and sweeps it deep. Triplet over his stick. Goes back to get it. Triplet looks up the wall for Hannafin. Hannafin cross ice to Bottomley. He's got a step and will gain the blue line. Nice job by Bottomley. Looks to come in. Looks to center. Oh, to Yakeley. Couldn't quite get him. Or maybe looking for Carson. That puck was tipped off. Yakeley holds the line. Walks up. Puts the puck on net. Oh, he's got a... That Hannafin, as Brockus finally has some work to do in SnoKing's net. Puck's in the corner loose. Kim's there to collect it for SnoKing. Swings it around, takes a whiff, and now is able to work around behind his own net and break out. Through center ice. Kim, the blue line. Yakeley, long stick, good poke. Kim on his backhand to the point. And down low. Yakeley's going to get it. Yakeley up to Bottomley. Bottomley swings it through center and into SnoKing's end. SnoKing looks to just put that back out of reach to Yakeley. Yakeley up the wall. Back into SnoKing's end as we're playing a little bit of pong here. Bottomley on the forecheck. SnoKing lifts that up to center ice. That's Anderson. Across the blue line. Nice job by Yakeley, poking that puck loose. Grant Hannafin, offsides. They're going to call offsides there. Looks like Bruton might have been a little bit ahead of the play. 34 seconds left in the power play for Vancouver. 9:42 left in the third period. A couple of shots on goal in this power play. Makes things exciting. Bruton's going to take the draw for Vancouver. Myers on his right. Covington on his left. Puck comes back to Walsh over his stick. SnoKing really aggressive. That's Walsh leading it for Banish. Banish up the wall to Covington. Covington got a stick on it, held that puck out of the zone. SnoKing now looks to set up. Covington's on the forecheck. And SnoKing content to just grab that puck and dump it deep. Banish is going to go back to collect it. Got one on the forecheck, over to Walsh. Walsh looking. Puck is loose in the corner. SnoKing's going to go get it. 3 seconds left in the power play. That'll kill it for SnoKing. Good PK. That is Covington with the puck. Up ice through center. Pass up to Myers. A little too far in front. SnoKing's there. Myers and Bruton against the wall. Banish is against the wall. Puck goes the other direction. SnoKing's able to get to it. Through center. He's got Anderson. Nice play by Burchill to get a stick out and not wait for that shot to come. Puck is loose. Oh, that's an elbow to the head. Easy there. Cross the blue line. Smith, shot, gloved, loose. And again, Burchill's got to do some work on rebound control. Got to help himself out. Able to make the stop. 8:25 left. And that penalty for Pfister and Simpson, those have got to be close. Looks like next whistle. Oh, at the whistle maybe. Well, they're not coming out. Lee with the shot. Burchill pokes that one. And Triplet along the half wall. SnoKing goes and gets it. Puck's in the corner. Triplet. And SnoKing just walks around in a circle, takes that puck out with him. Puck's in the corner. SnoKing looking to center. They got a guy. Nice job by Yakeley. Got to be careful not to hold that puck. That'll be a penalty shot. He took that one in the gut. And got up, and puck's in the far end. Bottomley. Good job, Bottomley. Good effort getting to that corner. Bruton now. Puck's loose in front. SnoKing will gather it and look to break into Vancouver's end. Around one, Smith now with the shot wide. Banish. SnoKing with possession. They got Smith in front. They got a couple of guys in front. And loose puck in the corner. Great shot. Yeah, that's the shot they've been setting up. Smith, one-timer. Easy play for SnoKing. Yeah, that's the play they've been trying to get off, and SnoKing's just been having a hard time getting to it. Smith buried that one with no complaints. So, 7:27 left in the third period. That makes the score SnoKing 6, Vancouver 0. There's the draw. Carson wins it forward. SnoKing breaks it up, and we're back into Vancouver's end. Covington. Backhand, not out of the zone, held in by SnoKing. Big shot. Burchell reaches out and gloves that one down. That shot was wide, but good of him to get out there and hold things up. SnoKing, shot. Burchell sweeps that one off his stick up into the netting, out of play. 7:09, 7:08 left. 49 shots on goal by SnoKing today. That's the count. And Sutter brings that over to Myers for his second. Now SnoKing with possession. Good effort by Myers. SnoKing D to D at the dot. Look to sweep it in. That's good passing there by SnoKing. Just couldn't handle it at the last. One-timer by SnoKing missed. Puck's loose in the corner. Nice job by Carson. Holding SnoKing's player up there. We're back at center ice. Covington on the forecheck. Carson. SnoKing around Carson. Crispendo now with the puck for SnoKing. They walk the puck in low. They've got its guy backside. Watch the slot as Crispendo comes around. Big shot blocked in front. Woods tries to center. Nobody's there. Covington. He's got Myers with him. Myers with a step. Good job by SnoKing. That's a good hip check there. Way to break up play. Myers got to be careful. He just whacked SnoKing's player in the head with a stick. It wasn't intentional, but they could call that for sure. In fact, I think they just did. SnoKing with possession. Vancouver touches up. They're going to get a rough. So that's not going to be on Myers then, I don't think. Nope, it's going to be on Myers. So, yep, that's 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes on Myers. And it happened right in front of us. And, yep, they're going to make those calls when they can. PK unit for Vancouver. Bruton, Yakeley, Hannafin, and Walsh. SnoKing with possession across the blue line. SnoKing. Oh, good opportunity by Kim. Kim's angry at his stick. Not sure it's the stick's fault. He'll try it again. D to D. SnoKing. Looking. High slot. Swept aside. Burchell tries to reach out and grab it. Can't get to it. Puck's in the far corner now. Back to the point. Simpson won't hold it in. Hannafin with some speed. Blows right by Simpson. Simpson turns, holds up, waits for SnoKing to tag up. We're back in. That's Kim to Harris. Harris walking in. That's Shaw, high off the glass. Watch off for the glass when Shaw's around. That's what they say. Puck's back at center ice. Simpson with possession. Hannafin steps up. Simpson goes around him, looks to center. Great centering feed. Great job. We're going to call the net off maybe, as that puck was loose. Or are they going to call that I'm not sure what they're calling it. I think they're saying the net's off. Burchell's down. on his face, but I think that's just more because he's sleepy. He's going to take a little rest there in the crease. Harris steps up. Oh, they're going to call it a goal. They're going to say that it went in and out. So that's 7. Or no, they're not going to call it a goal. I'm not sure what they're saying. We've got a timeout now? Is that what we're doing? I suppose that's what's happening as the players are all at their benches. And the puck is there at the face-off dot in the Rangers' defensive end. So I think we just got a timeout. 5 minutes left in the third period. That really was a nice scramble by Burchill. He did a great job of moving himself around into position. Didn't talk himself out of a goal. That was good to see. SnoKing is really efforting down there to set up that backside one-time pass. And they've completed it a couple of times now. So we'll see if they keep going or not. My poor kid looks like a drowned rat out there. Probably should get him a haircut just so he doesn't have that look anymore, eh? 5 minutes left in the third period. We're back at it. 1 minute left in the penalty kill for the Rangers. That's Justin Pfister holding the puck up in the corner. He's got a Hanifin behind him. SnoKing will break that out. Looks to center. Shot. Burchill will glove that. Great job on the rebound, holding that in. As Smith put it right in his chest. Nothing doing. Nothing doing for SnoKing. That is Hanifin on the draw. Who wins it back to Pfister. Pfister's going to get to it. Swings that puck around the wall. Not able to be held in by Simpson. Simpson back now to collect it for SnoKing. Bottomley. Nice job, Bottomley, breaking things up there. Thought he might have got a stick into the legs of Simpson, but no tripping call. Good. Bottomley, good effort. And now SnoKing gains the zone on the backhand. Shot swept into the corner by Burchill. Hanifin kicks that around the wall. Held in at the point. Simpson tries to go D-to-D on his backhand. That'll fly the zone. Kim will have to come out and collect it at center. Kim looking and passing. SnoKing with time. Anderson now has the puck to Kim. Penalty is expired. Myers is out. Shot. Hard shot. Blocked by Pfister. Good job by Justin. Over to Kim. Kim walking in. Shot. Nice job by Burchill holding that puck in. Thought he had that one under his glove, but again, Kim sweeping the point of his stick under the blocker. Able to knock it loose. He has possession. Sends it down below the goal line. Looking to set up in front. Puck's at the point. Lee tipped by Bottomley. Back to Lee. Into the wall. Lee with possession. Looks to just kick it in. Chips off Kim. Kim's going to go down to pick it up. Into the corner. SnoKing with possession. SnoKing. Lee looking to creep in. He does. Shot. Burchill will stop it. Good job again by Burchill, not allowing a rebound to sneak out. 3:18 left in the third period. SnoKing leading 6 to Vancouver 0. The Rangers have equaled their shot output yesterday with 4-2 on that one power play in the third period. Lee, D-to-D. Shot low, wide. That's Holland. Holland up to Bruton. Bruton through center ice. Tried to dump it in. That went into a SnoKing player. Back up ice. Holland sends it low. Covington runs over a stick. No call. Crispendo. Good eyes by Crispendo. Seeing the streaking SnoKing player. Yakeley's there. He holds up traffic. Banish now takes a turn. Tries to trip it out. Crispendo gets possession. Shot wide. Lee now sends it into the corner. Chipped up Covington. Sends it out of the zone. Nice job by Covington. That'll be icing if it goes. It won't. Brockus is there. Nope, Brockus doesn't need to touch it. SnoKing will come out to collect, looking to break out. Crispendo through center. Nice backhand deke. Yakeley off Burchill's mask. And we've got a SnoKing player down in the crease. And the puck is, there you go. I'm not sure who that is for SnoKing, but man, he is about dead. He had an active shift. Britain. That's Britain. Boy, that was about the most weak-willed attempt at a shove I've seen in a long time. 2:04 left in the third period. Carson on the draw. SnoKing does come up with it. Around one. Puck's at the doorstep. Burchill will cover that up. We'll get a face-off. Nothing really going on, but the linesman very concerned. Want to jump in there quick. 1:58 left in the third period. SnoKing wins that back to the point. Simpson kicks it forward, looking for someone to center it to. They've got a SnoKing player right in front, bangs it off Burchill's pads. Not much else to do with that one for Burchill. Puck's in the corner, walking around, looking for someone to pass it to. SnoKing on his horse, taking laps around the offensive end. That's Harris. Triplet now. Oh, nope. Harris still with the puck. Gets drugged down. The puck does end up under Burchill's blocker. And is blown dead before it can be removed. 1:50 left in the third. Puck's down. SnoKing. High slot. Winds up. Misses on the shot. Harris backhand. Swept aside by Burchill. Dangerous spot for that puck to be in. That's Bruton now. Oh, Bruton ran into an elbow. And SnoKing thought they bought themselves a penalty. No penalty is called. Simpson now with the puck. Off the wall. Pfister. Off the wall. Held in by SnoKing. SnoKing around Pfister. Looking to set up in front. That was a great feed. Center ice. Nice job by Burchill to get to it. That puck came right out into the slot, and there was a SnoKing player there. I think that was that Pfister that got to it? Burchill got to it, and Pfister helped. No quitting this team, tell you what, no quitting this team. SnoKing 6, Vancouver 0. 1:17 left in the third period. SnoKing wins that back, sends it below the goal line. SnoKing will get to it first. Nope, Pfister. Great job by Pfister. Ended up on the right side of that. SnoKing now walks out. Centering feed, Anderson swinging a miss in the slot. Hopkins and Yakeley in front of the net. Hopkins goes behind the net now, picks it up. Yakeley. Hopkins center, backhand. Smith, couple of chances. Puck still loose. Out of the zone. SnoKing will go tag up. We're under a minute now in the third. Yakeley. Yakeley looking. Up to Hannafin. Hannafin, Bruton. SnoKing comes up with it. SnoKing gaining the zone. Smith, pass. Great pass. And Kim just can't hold on to it. SnoKing works their way loose. Yakeley. 15 seconds. Shot in front. Behind the net. Yakeley, nope. Can't hold it. SnoKing with possession. SnoKing looking. Anderson coming up. Oh, nice. As that pass was off target. Bruton now. Bruton, he's got Myers with him. Bruton shot on goal. Brockus can't hold on to it. That'll be the end of it. That'll be the end of it. Pretty good finish for the Rangers. Pretty good finish for the Rangers. So at the end of the game, SnoKing 6, Vancouver 0. Better result than yesterday. And we're sending another SnoKing player off ice for the handshake line. It's going to be Kim, which doesn't seem, I don't know, doesn't seem necessary, but you know, that's not my call either. So we'll get lined up for handshakes here. So that's the game. And with next weekend's games against Spokane being canceled, that's the last time you're going to see me for a while. So it's been fun. It's been great fun to hang out with you guys. This game was a much more enjoyable game to do than yesterday's, that's for sure. There was some jump in the step out there, and tell you what, it's a few bad losses in a row for Vancouver, but the effort these kids are showing is really something to see. You've got a lot to be proud of if you're a member of this team. And yeah, this has been great. This has been really good. Heading in the right direction. You know what? You knew there were going to be some games like this, and that's all right. It's how you respond to them. Looks like all the handshakes are done. We're going to take a second and let Seattle regroup. And then we'll be on our way. All right. So, from Mountain View Ice Arena, thank you for watching. Have a good day.